Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here on Wednesday morning for Kanata no Astra, episode 7. The mysteries continue, the schemes and plots continue. So last time we did a formula thing. We left the planet after a big sort of environmental catastrophe thing that kind of allowed our two main characters who were sort of at each other's throats, Luca and Ulgar, to sort of patch things up a little bit, to the point where I would actually almost ship it. Got away from this big wavy earthquakey planet, and off we go. We've got plenty of food. Everything is good. We're all happy. Had some nice cute moments on the ship, just talking about stuff, just having a good time. And then, hey, wait. Hey, Charles. You said you were a biology student, right? Why haven't I seen you in class? How'd you get here? Why are you here? I'm gonna guess that this is another misdirect. If it's not, then that's freaking awesome. And hey, maybe we'll get some like real answers on what's really pulling strings behind the scenes, but I feel like this is another misdirect. Because like we've had a lot of them so far. We'll see. Other wrinkles. Luca is intersex. Luca is adopted. That's another adopted child amongst our group. That is a whole lot of them. Curious. And something that somebody brought up about the adoption thing is, I'm not sure if it's when we see Luca being handed off or when we see one of the other children being handed off, but it looked like Zach Walker's father was handing them to whatever family would receive them. So there's something going on. There are multiple parents involved, I think. Still don't know what. Assuming it has something to do with the lines of like cloning and memory transfer and stuff, but we haven't really delved deeper into any of that tech or what it actually is or what our parents' motivations might be, which I assume is just because our characters don't know any of that stuff. And this point where we will probably now start putting pressure on Charles with no real way for him to run away. Well, if he knows anything, he'll spill beans right now. Hopefully. Unless he's way better and a much better liar than I expect. But I expect that either Charles has nothing to do with it and suspicion on him will be dealt with rather quickly in this episode, or he has something to do with it, but not as much as they think, and will spill all the beans that he has, giving us useful information that we can speculate on and probably get everything wrong. Because that's what I do. All right. We need more information. Let's get into the episode, get as much info as we can, and then we'll talk about it at the end, okay? I've got episode 7 ready and up and at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video, a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, which you can find in the description, and a timer-based version, which will be up on YouTube. It'll have any discussion I decide to do at the end. I assume there will be plenty, and timer at the beginning to sync up with your own version of Astra if that's the way you want to watch it. And if you do, get it ready because the timer's coming right now. Kadokawa Funimation. Hmm. 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 Maybe he's just too good, so he just skipped. Bum, bum, bum. No P yet. Passed. Ooh, I hope. Yeah. Oh, don't fuck with that. No. This isn't about that, buddy. This is about answering. Right now, you have to answer. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's pretty suspicious, though. That's, like, really suspicious, though. I'll tentatively buy it, but I don't buy it. But Charles doesn't talk about himself. Pimpon. Which can be explained. True. True. But. We have no choice but to consider you the traitor. Why not? If that's true, then that's good for you. Oh. That actually makes sense. Hmm. Why were you sent away in the first place? Banished? What? What? Oh, it's an isekai. Yeah, it's an isekai. Okay. Wow, it's legit every isekai. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be loving this. Oh, but you were always an explorer. Always going outside the wall. Who's that? That's Arias. That's Arias. Sarah, backward. Sarah, backward. Sarah, backward. Oh my god. That's her, and that's the voice actress. Fucking dick shit titties. We figured it out. That part. That's her. Or her clone. Oh, she's a commoner. That's her though. And that's why we're in sepia tones right now. It's not just for the flashback, it's to prevent us from seeing pink hair. But that's obviously Arias. The fuck? She has no memory of this. I mean, they're not trying to hide it. I shouldn't be so proud of getting it. Uh-oh. Hey, alright, so there's our reveal, and she dies. Huh? Hold on. No, she woke up, but without memories. Another adoption. Wait, that's actually quite funny. She's crying over the tragedy of herself. What the fuck? Yeah, about that. But about that, I can't get hung up on this. They're not gonna figure it out. Yeah! No shit! Fucking no shit! She's like you, Arius. Oh my god, he's got a picture of her. He knows, right? There's no way that he can't put this together, right? Come on. Alright, here we are. Icarus? Chrissy, Risky. I can't figure out what that's, uh, oh. On one side, and it never rises on the other. What about on the rim? The Twilight Rim. That sounds weird. Thin band. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but okay. Sera. Icris. Look like big turnips. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Hi. Yeah. Those look toothy as well. Nope. 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 Hey. Snap. Oof. Okay. Damage. Control. Uh-oh. We're gonna be stuck here until we can make repairs. Are we gonna end up in one of the danger zones? We're in the real shit. Ah! All right. So, where are we? And what's nearby? And will it kill us? He's still just messing with the throttle. With the stick, I should say. Yeah. Shit. No OP at all. Okay. Okay. But. Uh-oh. Well, that's not gonna work. Don't know yet. Shit. Sorry, Kittery. I really hate her crying. Sorry. You can. Don't give up yet. You can. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Ulgar. I don't think he's got anything for this one. Add it to the list. Thanks, Ulgar. Yeah. Yeah. Mmm. Okay. Yeah. Good. Mm-hmm. Another ship that they can scavenge for parts. Fuck me. All right. Okay. Sure. Cool. Not dying. Not dying is good. Mm. Mm. Because Shogunai. Oh. While they all die. Oh, gee. Wait, but what if they find somebody else on the other ship? Yeah, what if the other ship is doing that exact thing and we find somebody? Then all of this serves as introduction for them. Just wait for Funi and Charles to find a thing. Hmm. Haha. Aww. That was great. Found a ship. Found a ship, a ship. It's another ship. Found a ship, a ship. Look, a ship. Another other ship. Is it the same as our ship? Probably the same. Time travel or repeated? This is not the first time that they've killed a bunch of kids, sending them off to Makpa. Okay, not a time thing. Not a time thing. Good move. Pretty solid CG vault door with the light coming in. It's really good. Okay. Which means that any hibernation chambers, it is the same type of ship, so there's one. Means you get the same parts. You can steal them. But it's different parts damaged. Hibernation chamber? Or they died on this planet. Help me. Who's here and did they experience something similar many years ago? Yeah. Called it. Yeah. July 2051. What's that line up with? I don't think that lines up with anything we know. Unless that's Funi's age, but I don't think so. Find out who we got. Are you a boy or a girl? You are a girl. Huh. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna look for an acronym finder to search for Icarus to see if that makes anything work. Oh no, not acronym, anagram. Crisis! It's crisis. Okay. Well, now we have ourselves an interesting episode. So we arrive on planet Icarus, which I only figured out during watching the ED. After putting it into an anagram solver, it's an anagram for crisis. As usual, we're continuing with planet names being anagrams and hiding other things in plain sight, like just reversing a name. So let's talk about the big reveal in this episode. It's very clear that we are meant to figure this one out, and that the characters are not. Very, very clear. Like we are not. I should not be proud of figuring out that Sarah is Arias. It's super mega obvious, and we hide the face, and she's got the same hair, and that. Yep. Okay. So she and Charles were childhood friends. Assuming that this isn't some weird cloning thing, I'm gonna just go ahead and guess that this is the same physical human being who fell off the thing and went into a coma and woke up with complete memory loss and lived with her parents, specifically her mother at least, elsewhere, and just like went to school like a normal girl, and they named her Arias. Okay. But Charles has to know, right? Like, none of these characters are stupid, but Charles in particular has a picture of her. He can figure this out. He's already figured this out. If he hasn't, then he's a lot dumber than I thought. So yeah, we sepia tone the whole thing. It's his fault. At least he thinks so. Goes and visits her. Yeah, she does not look any different. He knows. He knows. That's the same girl. I'll visit you every day. We'll go to the forest with the squirrels. Probably quietly. But that's the thing. He says Sarah is probably quietly sleeping somewhere in the world, but she's right in front of him. Bruh. Unless he just does, like, just assumes that she is always going to be in a coma and just does not believe, but come on. Come on. All right, as far as a story to justify why you're not telling about yourself or not talking about yourself very much, I'm actually royalty who left of his own accord and is essentially an outcast at this point, yeah, that's a pretty good reason. That's a pretty solid reason. Not super bad. And then there are lines like this. It's about someone you don't even know. Oh, oof. And then, of course, the line of, what's she like? She was like you? Where is it? She's like you, Arias. Then the photo. We see the photo at some point. We see it like it's got glare on it. Yeah, but he's got a photo of her. He super knows that it's her. But at the same time, it's not her anymore. So I guess it makes sense to keep it to himself. Unless he just hasn't realized, in which case you're a real idiot, Chars. So we've got ourselves an interesting planet. One that's locked in its orbit. And therefore half of it is a burning death wasteland, and the other half is a freezing death wasteland, and there's a little band of okay stuff around the opposite of the equator, kind of. Anyway, you know what I mean. So, we go ahead, we land in the place, but it doesn't go well. Slam, bam, boom. Pretty tense scene. Props for the pretty tense scene. This was pretty cool, pretty tense, and man, you can feel the heart sinking, right? You can really feel the heart sinking. This moment with Kittery and Zach is great. Only thing I don't like about it is I really don't like her cry. She's real ugly crying. Which is like fine. You don't have to be cute when you're crying or anything. I just find it really annoying. Sorry. That's super mean. Okay. I was expecting something with the snow, given that the last time we had things falling from the sky, they caused problems, but they're all in suits. And then here, I was really suspicious of Funi, because she's like, let's go look behind this random rock where nobody will see me kill you. But no, she actually just happened to super usefully notice the little tail fin of a second ship of the same class, which is ridiculously wonderfully coincidental. I think maybe we'll get some kind of an explanation that'll be like, oh, yeah, we were on Planet Camp 2 and we got bibbity-bopped by a sphere thing. If so, then maybe this person and their crew got a little bit further in their investigations on what was going on. And if so, then that means that this whole system, or whatever it is, of getting rid of people by doing this is not a one-off abnormality. And the people who are causing it are not just doing it the once. Which makes me think that maybe something different happened with her and her crew. Not sure. In any case, we do this setup where Zach tells her, if anything, you can have the cryopod. And she's like, hell no. One side note is that this moment where Zach is like, when people are freaking out, I cool off. That is me. That is exactly how I am. I get really cold and focused when shit goes really wrong. It's actually like, I wish I could just turn it on because it's a really useful place to be. But yeah, really nice to I don't know, just be like resilient in a crisis, which is literally what we are because we're on Crisis Planet A. Okay, so all of that is set up for the fact that there will be a cryopod on the alternate ship, which there is. It's not the exact same ship or anything like that. It's no weird time loopy thing with one of them from the future or anything like that. Much simpler. It's just a ship of the same class, which of course is a wonderful coincidence because it means that as long as the parts that they have damaged in their ship aren't damaged in this ship, we can just do a swap-a-rooney and then we're good. Plus any like specialty supplies that they might have had on there or whatever, and any information that this lady can provide us. Super useful stuff. So I assume we're going to be able to get off of this planet in the next 2 episodes. We're of course going to have to attempt to talk to this woman. She might be like, sometimes when characters come out of cryo in fiction, they take a while to like wake up a little bit. So that might take a while, but I think it seems pretty clear that priorities are just like get reactor from ship into other ship and stock up as much as we can and then get the fuck out of here because screw this planet. No thanks. All in all, pretty cool episode. Lots of interesting stuff with Arias. We haven't furthered like the main mystery of the show. At least I don't know if Arias's like this reveal factors into that yet, but it doesn't feel like it. So we haven't furthered the main mystery, which tells me, I think, that one of the things that happened in this episode must have furthered the main mystery. Either the Arias reveal or the finding this girl will give us our next clue. We'll have to see. We'll really have to see. The other thing is that we've got a new person on board who is 100% absolutely guaranteed to not be a traitor, at least to our group. That's rather important. Now, how useful that will be, I don't know, but we will have somebody who is an outsider, but an outsider who we at least know has not betrayed us yet, which is interesting, and has been in cryo for 12 years. So, very interesting. Can't wait to find out what her story is, what the dealio is with this other ship, and how it got here, what happened. But all of that is going to have to wait until next week, because again, we are left once more without enough information to really speculate. So, the mystery continues. And that's where we're going to wrap it up. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Kanata no Astra episode 7. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week in the next episode. Peace.